So I bought me a new dash cam. Let's get it in. Well, I got a hold of one of these Garmin Dashcam 47s. So I've seen them online. A lot of guys tend to seem to use them. So I'm gonna unbox this thing and we're gonna see what's all in it. So let's see if I can get this thing open one-handed. All right. Got this little tiny camera. This is a tiny camera. Let's see. That's supposed to cover that, which it, yeah. Pull this out. Get one of these. One of these and one of these. Apparently we have directions here. So, alright, you get all this with it. It says it comes with an SD card. Wonder where that, oh, there it is. Let's see how big it is. 16. So, comes with a 16 gig SD card, which isn't bad. Guy's breaking back there. Anyhow, it's a little tiny. I guess it just sticks with that. We're going to mount it in the same spot on the other truck. And the interesting thing I found out about this is it also has an old school style plug. It's not a USB-C. So actually, I don't even have to change that plug on that. I just have to get this mounted up. What I do like about it so far is it has a gimbal to where I can turn it any way, just not like the Cobra, which is just up and down. This thing, I can really align this thing. So let me pull the old one down, and we'll get this one up and we'll get it plugged in. So the old one's been pretty good, but it's tired. I'll talk about why I'm replacing it here in a minute. This is the Rand McNally Dashcam 500. I've really enjoyed using the 500, but it seems like as time goes on, like it's timing out and I can't update it. It's like certain features are going away really slow, like there's a timer in here for planned obsolescence. And it makes me leery about buying another one, because I would imagine if I buy a brand new one, it'll probably work flawlessly. I'm having a hard time. I can't get this downloaded to my phone anymore, even through the app. I can watch it all. The stupid thing is I download it through the program, but then I actually can quick share it to my other phone, which makes no sense at all, but it seems like a lot. And you do that through the app. Now we're going to clean this up and figure out where we need to mount this. Now I am going to mount it in the same exact location and clean it off with some spray away. I really like spray away. Let me show you what some of the challenges you're going to have with this, especially with the company truck. So as you mount it up, you're going to need to keep it. This is the camera that the company puts in. It's for insurance, so there's no rear-facing cameras in this truck. So I'm going to mount it in the exact same spot, maybe a little right here. I just want to make sure that I'm not blocking that camera. So that's why I'm going to mount it in the exact same spot, just to make sure that we're not blocking anything, because I checked with the company about where I had it mounted before and it was fine, so I wasn't blocking anything there. I'm not being sponsored by these people, but Spray Away makes some pretty good stuff. I use this to clean just about everything. And just wipe it off. if you're going to be using adhesive, you need to make sure that windshield is as clean as possible, just so you get a good mating surface. These windshields, they get dirty quick on both sides. It's stunning. So let's mount this up and see if we can get power to it. So I'm going to mount this basically. Let's go right here. I'm going to. I got a little excess here, and we could mount this like that. No, I'll have to pull a little excess out and rerun that, but it should plug in right here like that. There we are. So, all right. Anybody who knows me knows I hate hanging wires. I don't even like this. So hey, it's fired up. So let's see. According to this, you can actually plug this thing right straight into a laptop, and you can disconnect it from the mount, so it can come out without undoing the mount. Well, that's pretty cool. Got a easy installation guide. So let's see what language this is in. So we got English, French, Italian, Dutch, I have no idea. Spanish. Must be European Spanish. Is that Portuguese? NL, that is Norway, isn't that? I don't know. Finnish. I'm about finished. NB, New Brunswick. Just kidding. Let's see. Polish, Russian, Danish, Slovakian. Basically, I have directions on how to do everything except how to do anything. There's no directions on how this actually works. It's just all safety, product, and important information in every language. And apparently, these are the installation guides, and we're going to have to muddle through this ourselves. So apparently, this is power and back. This must be United States here. Okay, we're going to push that. American English, push that. Warning, agree. Center. Let's go. Truck van. 3. Record audio. We'll go up on that. Say yes. Okay. And we do everything through the Garmin Drive app. So let's format the card. Format complete. All right. And she's recording. Let's we got it adjusted here. All right, so I'm going to get on the app, and let's see how easy this is. So, all right, let's go find the app. We already found it in the Play Store here, so let's do the Garmin Drive app here. And I don't allow notifications because, well, yeah, whatever. All right. Garmin Dashcam series. Allow. So we got to pair it. Enter pairing mode. Use the buttons on the Dashcam 40 to select Garmin Drive app. So, alright. I got to go into the camera now. Apparently after a minute it just connects. And, yep, says give it a minute. Okay, so I had to try to pair it a couple of times, but we did get in finally. Turns out for some reason I already have an account through Garmin. Who knew? I certainly did not. So let me show you where we're at. We're in the setup right now. So you can actually talk to it. So let's go to the next setting. Background location. Let's not. Secure online video footage stored on your camera. Take a picture, save a video. Audio recording is on. Cool. Let's see. Done. Okay. So we got all the settings here. Nice. Overlay. What do I kind of... Okay. With those... Unsave videos, delete when full, setup, camera setup. Alright, let's see let's see what the live view looks like while using the app. Okay. Continue. Let's not. Let's use my phone's Wi-Fi. But yeah, so that looks interesting. So we got into it, so let me show you this screen. Come on, we'll explore this one together. These are the ones I took permanently by accident, and let's see. Oh, I see. It's kind of like the other phone. I got to turn the Wi-Fi on to access that so I can download these. So let's see. Let's go to the Wi-Fi here. See what's here. I have no idea. So there is a little bit of a learning curve, but I'm in. I don't know if this sits there and runs 24/7 or not, but I got this saved. So far, well, we'll zoom in on that here in a minute. Let's see if we can export it. Preparing for export. And give me a minute. Let's see. Oh, here we go. It's actually going pretty fast. And save to phone. All right. Now this right here is the original dash cam. Latitude, longitude, date, times, all that. Doesn't have the speed though. I will agree that this is probably a higher resolution. No, this is 2K. The other one is 1080 high def. So we're done with this. So here's the new one. It's a little brighter. I think we're going to have to play with it, but I do like the fact it has speed. Everything does seem to be rather seamless in it, but it is rather bright, so I may have to play with the settings on this. But I'm pleased with it so far. I just need to get it angled a little better, but yeah, not too bad. So it's the next morning, and apparently there was a software update. I may have to get a new cord or use the one that came with it. So it's going again this morning. I noticed that the little light wasn't on. I don't know if it has something to do with this block down here. But whatever it is, we'll figure it out. I got to do my pre-trip and we'll get going. I've got a turbo actuator starting to act up. We've checked a bunch of other stuff, and it turns out it's the actuator, so I'm going to have to get that fixed here soon. As long as it stays warm. When it gets around 40 degrees, it's like it sticks or something. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Let's get going. Well, this is interesting. Along with the lane departure warnings, it also has traffic cameras. It has sudden stops, acceleration, people getting too close. It really monitors a lot of stuff. It's got a collision warning in there. Like I had some guy cut me off and get too close, and it went off like that. It's got a lot of features. I haven't explored them all yet. What I really do like, though, is the fact that it is all voice activated. So I can sit there and say, okay, Garmin. Well, it's not wanting to come on. Why isn't it? I think because we're not moving. Let's try this again. Okay, Garmin. Save video. And there we go. You can save video, you can take a picture, you can turn the audio off, and you can start a travel log, all voice commands. So that makes it pretty easy there. When I get stopped for tonight, I'm going to download a bunch of the stuff that I have gone ahead and saved. It's all kind of interesting. So the features are pretty good. I'm not sure how it's recording. I like a continuous loop, even when I'm sitting, just because I want to make sure that, well, it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. I don't like the fact it shuts off, so I'll see what I can do to keep it going, but I still haven't dug through all the settings. So let's get back on the road, and then when I get stopped tonight, I'm going to download a bunch of stuff, and we'll go over all that, and then we'll wrap this thing up. Okay, so we got stopped. Let's go download some video and see what we got. I did stop, and record, voice commanded a few things to record. So let's open up the app and see what there is. All right, so hit that. Whoops, not that. Not that. Phones, they're a hoot. That. Alright. Let's connect that. Let me get this turned on. Okay, we're hooked up, but you have to have it in that mode. You have to have it in that mode to make it work. So let's go to this. Let's unsave videos. Whoops. Alright. What I don't like is this doesn't continually record, but let me get some videos downloaded here and then we'll see what happens. It's okay. It takes a minute to download, but here's the export button.
Okay, Garmin.
And once we get it exported, we'll take a look at it, and I'll download a couple and we can check them out from there. So as we start this video here, I know this isn't as good of a video as it could be, so we'll zoom in here. We've got the speed right here, date, Garmin. So this is going across the Mississippi River. The audio is actually pretty good. I don't like it though because it is only 30-second clips.
Save video.
So yeah, it's just voice commanded. So let's check out another clip. So this is me coming into Missouri today. It's that's lane departure. Okay, Garmin, save video. So basically, when I decide to save a video, it saves 10 seconds before it and 20 seconds after it. It's a 30-second clip. Well, actually, it's more like 15 and 15, but it's not too bad. So as we finish out this video, there's a few takeaways there. Truthfully, I like the Rand McNally better for a couple reasons. Now, don't get me wrong, the Garmin has a lot of fine qualities. The app is compatible to every Garmin device, so you can actually have entire systems through one app, and I like that. You can hook the GPS, any Garmin thing you can hook up. Now, the one thing that I don't like about the Garmin, the only thing is it doesn't continually record. I like the thing to be running 24/7, no matter what I'm doing. So if I go back, I got 4, 5, 6 hours of video, even if nothing's happening. That's the way I prefer. That's my own personal preference. But now, while the Rand McNally is a 2K, the Garmin, this 87's a 1080. That's high def, and truthfully, actually with the video, you can't really tell the difference because it all gets compressed when I upload it. I think you'd be able to tell the difference on a better quality screen if I was to put them two together on a computer. But for what we're doing, you really can't tell the difference from screen to screen. I don't know if the Garmin has a better quality dash cam. I'm assuming they probably do. They got a whole line of them, but this was the one I found. This is the one everybody seems to be using. So I prefer the Rand McNally, but I do like the Garmin for a number of reasons. I'm going to run with it for a while to see how it works. And once you get used to the app is incredibly easy to use. Like I said, and it covers a whole multitude of different devices. Like I said, aside from that, the comparison between the Rand McNally and the Garmin, I think it just comes down to personal preference. What I do like about the Garmin better is I think the display layout's better. The videos download easier. The app is better. I've always had trouble with the Rand McNally app. But that being said, the Rand McNally I think has a clearer picture, but the Garmin is much more user-friendly. And everything else just comes down to personal opinion. I really don't think you would go wrong buying the Garmin if this is what you like. So yeah, it's just something to get used to. I'd like to see both of them side by side on a screen. They're both 16 by 9 size, and they're both supposed to be about 160 degrees. I do think that the Rand McNally is just slightly wider, but it's not by much. But that being said, I really don't have too many complaints. Most of my problems with the Garmin are just personal preference. The price point, I think I overpaid for it in the truck stop. I'm not even gonna lie, I overpaid for it in the truck stop. But I think if you were to order it online, you could probably get a really good deal on it, like you could most things. Truck stop prices are ridiculous. I cashed in all my Loves points. I think with tax and everything, this was $212. I think you could probably get it for under $150 ordering it online on Amazon or something like that. So I think it just comes down to preference. So that's my thoughts on that. Either way, whichever camera you get, I do encourage every driver out here to get cameras. Here soon enough, I'm trying to figure out a system to put all my rear-facing truck cameras back in. That has been a task on a 680. Guys, protect yourself. Find a camera that you like. You might go through 2 or 3 of them. I've been through like 4 on this, 4 different cameras, and then 5 if you want to count the Cobras. It's all about what you want. Find something you like, hook it up with your truck, and you know what? You're not going to go wrong. Protect yourself out here, guys. Get yourself a good camera, and I hope this video helps. So I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next video.
Baby, read the fine print. I've got baggage and it's all Gucci. Don't get too attached to me. Everybody act like the answer. One love like in the movies. Wasting precious time assuming. Oh, were we made to fall? No, I'm not lonely when solo and solely exploring what I need. Cause dozens of times I swear that I knew when the wisdom was scanty. Doesn't mean I was broken so open I gave it.